Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from KLARUS. Now this here is their new FlatTac X2. Now I was sent this by them directly. They wanted me to test out and feature it here on my channel. Comes in this box. Now according to the box, has the highest output is 3,000 lumens. Now I did do a longer version of this previously, and this here is the shorter version of it. So let's wait no further, open it up, see what's in. Okay. Yeah, maybe the manual is in here. Wasn't too sure. We'll get everything out of the package first. Being a little bit of a bugger there. So you've got a USB Type-C charging cable. You get one brochure here with other fine KLARUS products. And you got a user reference card, operation, multi-language. This is pretty nice to have. Just carry it with you if you forget how to use the light or refresh your memory. Here's the user manual. Now the light chart is just way too small, so I'm going to post that light chart there up on the screen for you. Front and back, multi-language. Now the user manual is on the small side. Now if you need more time to read that, remember 3,000 lumens. Go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, let's go ahead and move along here. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at the light. And there it is. Wedge square designs are flat, slim. They're come in all sizes. They're extremely popular. And I see why. They're definitely easier to hold and carry. In my opinion, I still prefer the round barrels, but these definitely are growing on me more and more. You got the OLED display, a 2-switch design. You do have a clip here, and you can remove it if you don't want it on there. It's got some nice little grooves here on the body. Design looks really sharp. It's got some tactical beads here on the bezel. It's got a flat black finish. Geared towards tactically holding it as well. Now the longer one that I previously reviewed, enjoyed that quite a bit. Here's the charging port there. Covers nice and tight. Now the style and design on this is nice. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look here at the dual LED design. Special optics here. Now they don't say in their literature what the LEDs are. And right up here is a close proximity sensor, which makes sense for this thing is incredibly bright. So that's what that looks like. And the machining and finish on this is very nice. Pocket clip that down in your pocket, having it on the inside, have your pocket, and this will do very nice for that everyday carry moment in your life. Alright, well normally I would open it up and show you the insides, but the battery is a sealed unit. Now my understanding it is a 1500 milliamp internal battery. So now let's go ahead and go through the UI. Okay, so to activate the light, you will see that it is locked out. See the padlock, double click, now it's unlocked. They recommend you to double click this each time you put away the light, in case you had it on the highest output and you don't actively activate the light. But there is a proximity sensor on there, but I wouldn't count on that. If you put this in your pocket and accidentally turn it on, you don't want that to happen. So now that we've got the light unlocked, we can turn on the light. I'm just going to show you the display first. Hitting the wrong button there, sorry about that. I'm trying to get my camera to focus on this here. Screen is so small to go through those light outputs. So we're going to go ahead and turn it back on. Now the nice thing about it is that it is easy to operate this. Now the UI is a little bit, 1200 lumens is a lot of light. And if you want the 3000 lumens, you're going to press and hold that red button. It's just an insane amount. Let's take a look here at the beam first. A large hotspot. Further out you get, you can kind of see it does have a very large hotspot, but the spill area is kind of flat here on the bottom and on the top. Yeah. And this is not, 1200 lumens is not generating a lot of heat at all on this, but the 3000 lumens will. Cool white, definitely is a nice beam. Is definitely nice to have a large hotspot like that when outdoors, and then go down through that. That's the lowest setting. Forgot what that is here. 15 lumens. That's nice actually. And then 3000 lumens again. Press and hold that red button at any time. Now I believe there's a counter on this. Yeah, it's got a countdown telling you there. So I want to conserve the battery. I have not charged this yet, but it was fully charged right out of the box. So you can see, I put it back on the lowest setting, and see there the battery level is pretty much a full battery right out of the box. Now my understanding, to get to the special mode, you're going to double click on the red switch. I can't remember, it might be 1, 1, 2, and you've got SOS, triple click to get the next special mode, which is beacon. And I'll show you the screen going through them. 1, 2, 3 will get you SOS. I thought there was strobe on here. 1, 2, 3. Just strobe and or just beacon and SOS on here. Okay. So I'll show you the display, what it looks like. There's beacon, SOS. And one click on that will turn it off. And that's all there is to this light. Double click will lock out the light. They recommend to do that so you don't accidentally turn it on. Now I'm going to unlock it again. And want to make sure that I unlock it. And we're going to try out the proximity sensor here. That's the 1200 lumens. Yep. And it works. Nice. See that dim quite a bit to a safe level that's not going to burn. Nice. Yeah, about a 10-inch, about 10 inches away from the light will bring that light down. Oh, one click on the red button from the regular UI does strobe. Forgot about that. And that is a variable speed on the flash, which is more like a tactical strobe. But a tactical strobe would be like this the whole time, and it is distracting. Click it one time, and you're back to the regular UI. Full press turns off the light. Double. Now we locked out the light, and that's all there is to this light. Pretty straightforward, easy to operate this. A lot of lumens is capable. 1200 lumens is plenty. That's going to be a lot of light for this, and the battery is runtime is going to be a lot better. Alright, well, I'm really excited to see how this does, so let's wait no further. Let's take this FlatTac X2 out, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the KLARUS FlatTac X2. Let's go ahead and get started here on the lowest setting here, of course. 15 lumens, large hotspot there. Kind of leans a little more towards the flood. Good for up close. Let's go to the next level here, see how it does. There's making the famous tree of life there. 138 feet. Now I have a link below all my videos of my testing area here showing how far things are. 38 feet to that water spout. 65 feet to this tree here. See how wide this beam is. Just a huge hot spot. Turn it back on here. Accidentally hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. I'll go down from there. And remember, 1200 lumens is a lot of light. Right back down. Getting lower. Still got some pretty good beam range. Not the long range thrower. And that again is the lowest. We'll do the 1200 again here on the Tree of Life. Really cool summer for the most part. And we'll dial it all the way down. Now we're going to go ahead and do its turbo. Look at this beam. Now it does have a timer, so I'll show as much as I can. It'll cycle down just like that. And we'll do it again here. Nice thing about it, you can do it over and over. Well, I don't recommend that. 3000 lumens again. Look at that. Huge. Now this is for short bursts, so highly recommend doing so. This will get pretty toasty. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Impressive beam performance. Now it doesn't have a lot of range to it, but the lumen output is plenty for most applications, and you're definitely going to like the 3000 lumens. Now of course it is limited. It does have a timer. It will cycle down. Now you can activate it again, but again, this thing is going to get very toasty, and you don't want that to get too hot and become uncomfortable to hold. But short bursts should be plenty great for anything blinding someone. I also forgot to show that you can press and hold when it's locked out to get the lowest light output if you need it. Just in a moment's notice. Got a little bit of light there if you need it. But overall, very nice build quality. Feels rugged. I'm not seeing any issues with it. The LEDs are impressive. They've got a nice beam, a large hotspot out there. Spill area is a little bit on the tight side, but it's cut off because of the way the light is shaped. But these square, wedge, slim designs are just taking off like crazy. I'm seeing more and more manufacturers come out with those. You got the tactical beads, so you can break a window if you have to. You can use this tactically. 3000 lumens is a lot of light. You do have the special modes if you want to use those. I personally don't use them very often at all. And, you know, a lot of people are saying it's easier for them to grip these wedge square designs. So, to me, I kind of prefer the traditional flashlight, but these do, I guess it would be depending on the person, but if you had an everyday carry, maybe with the button here. But this one here, I still prefer it being wedge. I prefer the rounded one. To me, it seems... maybe because it's been in my blood for so long, for so many years, to have the round ones. But these could really start to change things. They're becoming more and more popular. I'm seeing it. So USB, charge it on the go, no issues there. You got a 1500 milliamp battery, so it should provide plenty of runtime. 1200 lumens, medium. It's a lot of light for just about any application, in my opinion. Also, I like the OLED display. Now, it is really small, but you can check it out, your battery level, and see there, just up there on the right hand side. You can see it at a moment's notice. Well, I want to thank KLARUS for sending me this FlatTac X2 to review. Now, if this kit is something you are interested in getting, I will leave a link down below the video. I do have a special discount code. That'll be there as well, and that'll help you save some money on this kit, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring these new lights from KLARUS to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.